Wow. Hey, dum-dums. Guess what? It's me. Not guess what. That's a weird way to start this. Guess what? It's me again, the normal host of my own podcast called Resting Bitch. You're listening to this now, recording live in Los Angeles, California, but I am in London right now. And there might be a couple more shows you can come to if you live in London, or if you know someone who lives in London, tell them to come see me. Go to my website, Macofsky.com/shows. And if you know anything about how this podcast works, when I'm out and away, the mouse will play, or the cat will play. Some animal will play. And by that, I mean I have a guest on today's episode. This dumb idiot who I brought on to be on my podcast is one of my favorite dummies. How do I describe this man? He just got his hair cut. He has a nice beard that he got shaved. He's from Chicago, I think, and he just loves food, and I think you guys are going to love him. Give it up for my friend Joe Marrese. Woo! Yeah, come on. Yeah, walk in. Get cozy. You're welcome. Hey, Joe.
Hi, what a sweet intro, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm really good.
Nice.
I brought us some hats to wear. I think that would be fun. I got you this New York hat.
I don't really like wearing hats.
Yeah, I know, but I felt like it would be fun to do.
Do you have any hats with more lint?
You don't lint roll hats.
Well, I mean,
no one cares.
It's come from the attic.
Yeah, it did come from a place where I keep my hats.
I just got a haircut. I don't want to wear.
Do Well, the reason I brought the hat was because I haven't washed my hair in a while, so I just kind of wanted an excuse to wear hats, and I also felt like you would have a strong opinion about wearing a hat, so I thought it might be fun to just see your reaction. Yeah, I just kind of
washed my hair.
Well, you didn't wash it. Someone else washed it.
Yeah, someone else washed it.
It looks... Let me see.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think you're a hat guy.
Yeah, I am a hat. It's not that I'm not a hat guy. It's just, look at this. This doesn't have a good bend to it at all. And it's all flimsy, and looks like it's been in a box for at least 10 years.
Okay, this might be more your hat. This is a sturdier hat.
Yeah, this one feels good. I like this one.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, you are a ball hat type of guy.
Yeah.
A baseball hat type of guy. I'm more of a flimsy hat type of girl.
Yeah, that's your speed.
Yeah, when I wear a sturdy hat, I just look like I'm gonna flip burger somewhere. Just never really works for me, a sturdy hat. But you grew up, you were probably conceived at a baseball game or near some sort of baseball field.
Yeah, I grew up on a baseball field, yeah. Played baseball a lot. Went to my brother's games. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I was a big hanger-arounder at the baseball field.
I used to go to my friend's softball games a lot. I would just watch with her mom, but I never partook in any sports.
Why?
Well, my parents weren't sport people, so like we just kind of ate as a sport. Yeah, like dinner, we would all kind of outrace each other with our food.
But when you're a kid, you need to have hobbies. What the hell did you do?
What did I do? I kind of watched other people do their hobbies. I wasn't really into sports. And when I was in high school, I did dance. I did swim for 1 year.
Yeah, that's cool.
But I was pretty good at softball. I played. Do you play in any current softball leagues?
No, I retired. I used to play. I'm actually wearing a championship softball shirt.
From what?
From the city of Los Angeles.
Is it like one of those comedian leagues?
It was, yeah.
Oh, okay. Who was on your team?
But it was highly competitive. This shirt, I believe this was Leah Kayajanian, Kevin Fard, guys like that. What's the year on this shirt? Damn,
I don't think it says.
It doesn't even say the year, but
you should just Sharpie it somewhere so you remember.
Yeah, it was a good squad.
Yeah, one time I played in a one of those, like, because comedians have softball leagues. There's
Right.
comedy teams, but then there's also, on the other side of that, there's like management companies and agencies.
Yeah, I've heard about those leagues.
And they have leagues as well. And someone on a management company, like I think I don't know, doesn't matter, but they had like 2, because there has to be women on the team.
Right.
And
yeah, usually there's like 2.
and they
call
normally
it co-ed, but there's 10 guys and 2 women.
Yeah. And I'm always down to play, but no one ever thinks of me when they think of starting a team. I don't have like a good team vibe. But on this rare occasion, 2 of their women didn't show up, and I was very available, and I did pretty well.
Well, that's pretty good, because like swinging a bat is hard to do if you've never done it.
I think I just take out all my anger on that ball. Well, when I see that ball coming, I'm like, this is all my enemies, and
but it's not a piñata. You can't just swing. You have to have some kind of coordination.
Do you have a hard time playing golf because you're in baseball mode?
Yeah, I mean, I love golf, but I'm pretty bad at it, just like everyone else in the world.
Whoa, not Tiger Woods.
Yeah, there's like 5 people who are good at golf. It's the hardest sport there is.
I don't think that's true.
Okay, all right.
The hardest sport?
Yeah, golf? Are you kidding me?
Old men do it. Old men do it.
Yeah, but they suck. They're not... Yeah, you can do it, but no one's good at it, is what I'm saying.
Interesting. Then why do you think people like it so much, like to do it?
Because it's
if they're
fun.
Not good
You're
at
outside. And
yeah.
You could drink while you're playing.
Yeah, I think it's an alcoholic sport.
Yeah.
It's one of the best alcoholic sports that there is.
Yeah, and it's like... takes like 4.5 hours, so it's a good like...
You can get drunk, and then you also have time to get sober.
Yeah.
Through the course of one whole game. You don't even call it a game. A golf game? A golf tournament.
Yeah, it's a game.
But no one I'm going to the big golf game today.
Well, you just say I'm going golfing.
But what if you're not the one golfing? What if you're watching?
Oh, like if you're going to watch? Yeah, like I've gone to the Riviera Country Club in Pacific Palisades to watch the Genesis Open.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you just say I'm going to the tournament.
The tournament.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I don't really like watching golf, but
it's hard.
In person, it's cool.
I don't think I'd get so fired up to watch golf, though.
Yeah, it doesn't pump you up.
No one's going crazy. There's no like stands. What are you looking at? Cleaning the mic?
Yeah, there's something on there.
I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, they do have stands, but it's not.
Yeah, because you're always moving, and you don't really see where the ball goes. You have to travel.
Yeah.
This is a really uncomfortable couch.
No,
I'm just
readjusting.
It's kind of
at us both wearing white shirts with jeans. Like,
oh, yeah.
Like it's a freaking coordination.
I asked you to do this podcast last night, and thanks for doing it.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I love doing podcasts. It's good to...
What's your favorite podcast you've done?
It's good to be talking. Going deep with Chad and JT.
Yeah, but you're like a regular on that. Are you on every single one of them, or are you just
I'm on like once a month or so.
How do they decide when you're on it and when you're not on it?
I don't know. I think they keep track. I'm probably on like every 4 or 5 episodes. Because I don't know, they want to do... Sometimes they want to do them by themselves, and then they have other guests.
Yeah. What other podcasts have you done recently?
I've done...
Have you done the Comedy Store podcast?
No, I did.
The door guy one?
I haven't done that one.
Me neither.
I've done Leah Lamar, you know her?
Yeah.
Done her podcast where you go on a date.
Oh, yeah. Who did you get paired up with?
It's pretty freaking demoralizing. I don't know, some girl.
No sparks?
No, I mean, there were sparks. She actually said I was too good for her, which is...
Oh, that's kind of a cop-out.
Yeah, I think that's bullshit.
Yeah, that's like a weird way of putting someone down.
Yeah. Like
you're too good for me. It's like, well, if that were true, then you would want to be with me. I think you want to be with someone who's good. But it's also
that's
a
what
weird
you were
put down
saying.
for yourself.
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh, I'm not good enough. It's like, well, just fucking.
Well, yeah,
own up
it was like it put me in a place where I didn't know where I was like, yeah, because she said like he's such a good guy.
I don't think that's
and-
true. I think you're a fine person, but
Yeah.
I don't think of you and go, wow, Joe's just way
You know
too
what?
good.
I never got to actually listen to the episode because Leah never put it out, which is kind of weird to me.
Do you think it was because of you, or
I don't know. I don't know why. I meant to ask her about that.
that's so weird?
So Leah, I hope you're. I mean, I don't know why Leah wouldn't listen to this, but I'm calling you out, Leah. Put out the podcast.
Whoa.
So I want to hear what happened.
Yeah, we all need to hear this. Now I've never listened to it. I've seen her post about it, but now if there's one episode I want to listen to, it's got to be yours.
Yeah, I would want to listen to that one.
To hear what information you were putting out there that made her think that you were too good. Or
Yeah.
what she was saying.
Yeah, I think I
where-
just said like I like my mom. Okay, so yeah, so does frickin' everybody, pretty much.
No,
yeah,
I think
he's
there's
too good for me. He likes his mom. and
Yeah.
cares about people. Also, yeah. Oh,
That's
you mean
a
like
good.
you mean like a regular person?
Yeah.
Dumbass.
I think it's good that you guys didn't connect.
Yeah, it's just like
But that is like one of those things that a lot of like relationship therapists and books about relationships, they say you want to find a guy who has a good relationship with their mom because then it dictates how they're going to treat you.
yeah. I don't know. And then I think she gave some bullshit about like she just got hurt.
Oh, I
And
thought you were
she's
going
like,
to say she just got herpes.
No, she just got hurt.
Do you have any sexually transmitted diseases?
No, I don't.
No?
No.
How would you feel if you were to get one?
I'd be
Do you
pretty
think you'd
upset.
yeah.
I mean, I get upset if I get a cold.
Yeah. Well, everyone's getting a cold right now.
Oh, come on. Why, do you have one?
No, I have allergies right now. My allergies are really bad, which is what everyone says right before they get a cold. But this would piss you off. You're the type of person who would get really pissed by this. Nicole Amy, I didn't say it on the last podcast because, I thought it would be better off not to name names. But you're friends with her, and I think it's good
like
for you to
Nicole.
know in case she tries to hang out with you this week. She came over to my house, and she's coughing.
Yeah, I don't
And I was like,
that.
are you sick? And she goes, yeah, I have a cold. Don't come over.
Yeah, Nicole
Get out
doesn't
of my
seem
bedroom.
like someone that would do that.
Oh my gosh.
She seems like she'd be more conscious of that.
Because
You're
she
right.
seems like the person who wouldn't like that.
Yeah, absolutely she does.
Oh my gosh, I was so annoyed. I was like, now I have to like clean my sheets or something. Ugh.
Yeah, Lysol spray.
Because I don't mind if I'm out and say I'm at the Comedy Store or something and someone's there who has a cold. It's like, okay, whatever. You have to go on with your life, but don't come to my dojo.
Yeah.
My bedroom.
Everything's
Maybe come to my living
contaminated.
room, but not my bedroom. Now my whole bedroom has stink to it.
Yeah, it's gross.
I better not get sick. I'm going to London in a week.
Yeah, I saw that. That's
Yeah.
cool.
I'm excited. Have you been?
No, I've never been anywhere.
You haven't? You've never been out of the country, not even Mexico?
No.
How would you feel about going to Mexico?
I'd go. I'd like to go. Yeah, no one's really invited me to any country.
I don't think you have to be invited to
Well-
a country.
Someone should say something.
Like a diplomat of that country
No,
or just
I mean,
a friend?
it's like my parents have gone to Italy a few times.
And
I
they didn't
wasn't-
invite you?
Yeah, I wasn't invited.
Whoa. And you still have a good relationship with your mom after that?
Yeah, I just excuse me. I just and I've never been one of these people that I'm not really into travel.
Yeah, I see that. You're
I don't need to go see the world.
No,
It's like these people that go on these long trips. It's like, okay, after you look at stuff, then what? Okay.
I know. I'm kind
All
of.
right. So here's this building. Okay.
Yeah. I'm kind of.
Let's go home.
Yeah, that's how I am when I go on these trips because I feel like I should be doing stuff like learning about the city, but I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't care.
I go to museums and like I'll go to art museums where it's like, wow, Picasso did this, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that's great for him, and
So
I'm
that's an
happy
hour
for
out
his
of the day,
success.
and then what else?
But when I go to a museum, have you been to like LACMA or any museums here, or not
No, I've
museums
never-
like art?
I've never gone to any museums here.
Yeah, I never know what to do when I'm looking at paintings. I just kind of look at them. I time myself. I give myself 30 seconds to make it look like I'm taking something. Like, I'm like, oh, wow, I'm really understanding his struggle as a child and what went into it. But I don't care. I just go, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of, like, 2-day trips.
Yeah.
Like a good Friday to Sunday.
See, I feel like you'd be such a great road comic because I think that's, like, your perfect, like, you would just go, you'd try the food in the city, you'd enjoy it, and then you'd get the F out.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't like long, like, even if I were to go to, like, somewhere in Europe, I'd be like 3 days. I know it's a long
3 days in Europe?
Yeah, I know it's a long travel, but
get in, get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of the worst when it comes to traveling because I go to these places, but I don't think I'm really taking advantage of what I'm supposed to be doing there. I kind of do what I would normally do, but I'm getting better at it.
Yeah, I'm not really good at adapting.
Yeah. I feel like you'd be the stereotypical American out abroad.
Yeah.
You just go to like some sort of pub and watch a game.
Yes.
You'd get fired up. You might get in a fight with someone because you wouldn't understand the culture difference. You might say something.
Well, yeah. You just go, you eat, you drink, and that's it.
Are you just a beer guy? Or do you drink hard alcohol?
No, just beer. A little bit of wine.
Oh.
But mostly beer, yeah.
I could see you maybe being a little bit of a whiskey guy.
No, I can't
You get too saucy?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'll drink too much and I get bad hangovers.
How old are you?
35.
Nice.
So I'm too old to, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I've had my days of getting blacked out and stuff, so.
How do you feel about bugs? Because I just got a
beer.
bug on me. Like just one of those small little.
I'm anti.
I'm anti-bug.
Yeah, I'm not into them.
Do you kill them or do you let them? Do you set them free or
like
do you
flies,
leave them?
I let them fly out. I try not to kill them.
Yeah. Well, they're hard to kill as well.
No, I could get them.
Whoa. It's a lot of confidence.
Like I was at my grandma's house. She sits in her chair and she has a fly swatter right next to her. So she's killing.
Nice. Is she overweight?
No, she's just old. She's freaking 90.
Oh my God.
So, I mean, I guess it's okay to kill flies if we want.
Yeah.
If grandma's doing it.
If grandma's doing it, that's an okay for everyone.
But I don't own a fly swatter. I would have to get a newspaper. Newspaper's a good fly killer.
Yeah, I could see you in boxers at your place.
Yeah.
Just there's one fly that's driving you absolutely crazy. And that's your mission for the morning. You have errands to run, but for the time being, you got to get that fly before you go to the grocery store.
Yeah. There's a piece of something on there. I blew it off.
Joe, you were in a YouTube video that I really like called Blueberries.
No, it's called Raspberries.
It's called.
Yeah, it was a good.
Every time I see you, I bring up how much I love this video, and every time I say blueberries, and you always correct me that it's raspberries.
Yeah, it's raspberries.
I just like blueberries so much. You know what I was thinking about the other day? Have you ever seen anyone eat blueberries one by one? They're not meant to be consumed one at a time.
Yeah.
That's a handful type of fruit.
Right. I usually will have them in a fruit bowl, so I'm using a fork.
Wow.
Like I usually don't eat blueberries by themselves. I'll have them with other fruits, so I'm forking them. You're usually getting at least two on the fork.
On the fork, yeah.
Mixed with a strawberry.
No. When I do blueberries, I do them solo. And I don't even wash them when they're in the case.
They're a little squishy inside.
Well, that's the problem. You have to find a case that's not squishy. It's hard to find, but when you find that case that has all solid blueberries, that's like winning the lottery.
Well, that's like why if I get like eggs, I like getting like a side of fruit with, because then you could stab some blueberries with like a strawberry or like a cantaloupe, and then it's a good hard. It's like a backboard for the blueberries.
Yeah, it's easier for them.
Bounces off nice.
Yeah, I don't like the flavor mixed together. I'm kind of like a fruit purist.
Yeah, I mean, fruits mixed together can be weird, but
I think pineapple with anything can be good. Like if you get a pineapple on the fork and then a strawberry, that's great. Pineapple with some blueberries, that's great. Pineapple with some cantaloupe, awesome.
All right, yeah, I'll try that.
But with blueberries, I get them in the carton, in the case, in the packaging. I don't wash any fruit from the packaging.
Yeah.
I just figure if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Whatever pesticides are on it are what I'm supposed to be ingesting.
Just give it a rinse.
Nope, no rinse.
I mean, you could just put the whole basket
I know.
thing under the
I've done
sink.
it before, but I just take them right out of the case. I put my whole hand in there, and then I just let them all fall down in my mouth.
I don't know. I give it a quick rinse.
Oh, and then you were also in that video where you play Batman. Was that the same?
That's the same one. Yeah, it's raspberries.
Okay.
From like a million years ago.
It was like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
It was so
4.
good.
Thank you. Yeah,
Did you watch the new Joker?
Not yet. I'd like to see it.
I think you would be the best. I think after watching Raspberries or Blueberries or the Batman featuring Joe Marrese, I really like you playing Batman at this office space. I think that's where they got the idea for this new Joker.
I'd love to play Batman. Yeah,
Do you feel a little bit ripped off? Because you're a comic who played Batman in that video.
Joaquin is a good buddy. No, he's not. But I like Joaquin Phoenix.
I love him.
Compared to him.
Have you
in
watched
the looks department before?
Have you?
Yeah.
You guys both have facial scars.
I guess.
That kind of makes you stand out in a way. Did you know that his family was in the cult? What was it called? The Cult of God or something? Something like the God cult or the Heaven cult or some sort of weird cult. His parents were in a cult.
No, I didn't know that. The only thing I know about his family is his brother was River Phoenix.
Oh, I know. That's so sad.
But yeah, I don't know anything. I didn't know about the cult stuff.
Yeah. Have you watched him in interviews, like late night talk shows?
Yeah, he's given some weird ones.
Yeah.
I believe.
He's an interesting dude.
Yeah.
I love watching late night talk shows. Not like watching... What? Yeah, see, there's all these... What is this?
What is that thing? It looks like a piece of lint, but it's crawling.
It's always weird when bugs are in disguises. It's an old house.
There's a caulk gun over there.
There's a what gun?
It's a caulk gun.
What does that mean?
It's
like caulk?
It's used in painting.
Caulk. You have to really make sure the L is
caulk. It's
prominent.
Like you put it in like the corners.
Oh. I have to get a caulk. You have to really you have to make sure that the L is prominent, or else I think that there's a cock on a gun that you use sexually.
It's spelled C-A-U-L-K, but it's pronounced caulk.
We'll say it with a little more caulk.
No, it's not caulk, like Macaulay.
But you don't say Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, but you say words the way they're said, and that's it.
How do you think there's certain words that people say differently? Do you say route or route?
Route.
If you're going route, yeah, me too.
Yeah, it isn't route.
Route 99, Route 69.
Well, I guess if it's
route.
If you're there's a guest here. If you're doing if you're saying like Route 66.
Oh, that's the one. I was thinking it was 69. Hi.
But there's no who was that?
So you want to? Okay, so Anthony, our podcast producer.
Yeah.
Follow Anthony Pacheco. He lives here.
I've heard your name before. Sorry.
Whoa. Probably from me. I think you asked who produced this, and I said his name.
Maybe.
But also maybe Anthony's getting a lot of buzz on the streets. He's also producing Annie Letterman's podcast.
Oh, yeah.
So no one else hit him up, okay? He's a busy man already. And unless you're paying him a lot of money to help you with he has a job. This isn't his job. This is his passion. That's not true. We are forcing him to do this. I don't know why he's still doing it, but there's really no perk to you doing this. Is there a perk? Down the road,
I think so. It's going to pay off.
At some point, but not right now. Right now, he's just kind of spending a lot of time doing this. He likes helping. That's bullshit.
He has his shoes off, so he's comfortable at least.
Yeah, well, he lives here.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what? He lives in this weird mansion that's like not a mansion, but there's a moat outside of his house. That's weird.
Cool.
It's all right. But imagine having groceries from the store and you have to walk across a moat to get in your own house.
Yeah, hey, King Arthur.
Yeah, I would fall in. It's inevitable to not fall into the water, and it's not a pool. You can say, "Oh, I have a pool at my house," but it's not. It's a moat.
Is there fish in there?
Oh, you guys should get koi. It's not a pool. You can't dive in. That's what I considered it. What do you consider a pool? Would you consider that moat a pool?
No.
You have to be able to at least dive or be able to safely do a cannonball without worrying if your head is going to hit the concrete moat.
Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah, I mean, didn't strike me as this is a pool.
Yeah, if Anthony were to say, "Hey, I'm having a pool party," I would say, "Oh, where is it?"
Yeah,
it's not going to be at your house.
Yeah, it ain't here.
Yeah, but he has a lot of roommates. But the person whose place this is used to be a neighbor of my cousin's. Isn't that a small world?
Yeah, small world.
I think you need to talk into the mic.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of interesting.
Well, I'm talking into the upside down heart.
Yeah. I just think you have to be like a little bit closer to it.
All right.
I put in my 2 weeks at the Comedy Store.
You did already?
Yeah.
You've been working there for like a month.
6 months. Half a year.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're always gone.
That's not true.
No, but yeah, I mean, you don't really need to work
I know.
there.
So when I get back from London, no more. My last shift is, I think, tonight.
Really? Yeah, but, that counts as the 2 weeks?
Yeah, because I put in my 2 weeks last week.
So then you're gone.
I'm gone.
Yeah, all right. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm still working there.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Yeah, you're good. Well, you're mostly in the lot. You're mostly parking cars most of the time.
Yeah.
You get good shifts there. I get a lot of shitty shifts.
Yeah, I've been getting good ones, so.
How much money do you make in the lot? Who's the big... I feel like people would want to know this. Who tips the biggest? I think we all know who that is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Am I allowed to discuss this kind of thing?
I think so. Who tips the most? That's like not an unflattering... You don't have to say how much, but you can say which comic who parks at the Comedy Store lot is the most generous. I think everyone would be able to guess it.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess Joe Rogan.
Yeah, that's correct.
Who comes in second? Because Joe's pretty obvious. He's ballin'. Who do you get excited when you see them pulling into the lot?
Well,
you go, oh, this is going to be a good night for me.
Typically, Shaw, Brendan,
yes.
He tips a lot as well.
Yeah. Can you drive his automatic or his manual shift car?
I've tried to drive his cars, but I just let him do it now because
and he still tips you even though he parks his own car?
Yeah. Well, same with Joe. Joe doesn't let you touch his car.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean,
I drive a Subaru, 2003 Subaru, and then when other people drive it, it makes me very I'm like, don't.
Yeah, no one really wants anyone to drive their car.
Especially the idiots who work in the lot. You're a professional. I trust you. You used to be an Uber driver, a delivery food driver.
Yeah.
I trust you.
I've been driving.
And you're very like meticulous. I think you think things through.
Yeah, I am.
You use common sense, like you'd be good to have as like a partner on some sort of project, some sort of team project. I would choose you. Like if we were going on like a reality show, maybe not The Amazing Race. I think we'd butt heads a lot, and maybe like athleticism and things like that. Maybe not the best partner, but if we were like partners on, yeah, maybe not. Maybe now that I'm thinking about it, some sort of like where you have to think things through. I guess The Amazing Race. We'd be able to solve clues together.
Yeah, I can solve.
Did you watch reality shows growing up? Or like game shows?
Game shows, yeah.
Did you ever watch Big Brother?
No, I never watched that. Growing up, I watched a lot of Nickelodeon game shows.
Oh, interesting. Like, what's that Temple show?
Yeah, Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah, my sisters watched that, but it was kind of going out when I was growing up.
Double Dare.
Double Dare.
Nickelodeon Guts.
Oh, yeah.
Guts was a good one.
See, those were all kind of going out when I was growing up, so I didn't really have that
Oh, yeah,
full
I'm a little bit
experience
older
of
than
it.
you, yeah.
Just a little bit. 10 years.
Yeah, so I had more, yeah.
Do I seem young to you? Or do I seem like a little bit more mature?
Mostly, you seem pretty mature for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think my biggest...
You look young.
What do you think? Oh, really? Is it because of my acne or just because of the collagen in my skin?
No, I don't know. You're youthful. You look your young age
good.
that you are.
I think I look old. I think I look withered, like I've seen things.
No, you don't look old. I don't know.
Okay. What do you think my 3 biggest strengths are?
Oh, come on. What? What do you mean?
What do you think are like 3 cool things about me? Like if you're in conversation with someone, you're out and about and they go, "Oh, I was just talking to Ali Macofsky," the first 3 things that go through your head.
Oh, man.
They can be negative as well.
I don't like that she vapes.
I love vaping. What do you think about vaping? You don't really smoke weed, do you?
No.
Yeah, no, me neither.
I don't like smoking stuff. I think it's all bad for you.
Yeah, it is. But I have no self-control.
Sorry, hot take.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. That's why I had you on. I feel like that's what I like about you. If I'm going to say what I think about when I think of Joe Marrese, whenever people say your name, I go, "Oh my God, I love him so much. He's so funny," because you have such a strong point of view. You know who you are. You're not wishy-washy. It's like if I presented to you an option, you would know exactly how you felt about that thing. Like, you'd be the greatest person to choose where to go to lunch. You know how some people are like, "Oh, I don't know." You always know what you're in the mood for.
Yeah, I'm good at picking lunch spots.
I like doing impressions of you because you have such a distinct voice, and it's easy to come up with things that I picture you saying.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of talk like me, so...
Kind of, but different.
Nice cough.
The vaping, it kind of like tickles my throat sometimes. It just the vapors kind of tickle my throat.
Oh, really? The vapor tickles your
throat?
Yeah, they go,
coochie.
Who would have guessed that? The vapor.
Well, I'm very mucusy because of my allergies, aka my oncoming potential cold.
Ugh.
It's just allergies.
I'll give you allergies.
You put the G's in allergies. G's. I feel like that's something you might say. You have such funny jokes, but I picture you being like, yeah, I'm Joe. I was getting my hair cut today. Not enough conditioner. I'm more of a conditioner than a shampoo guy, because the shampoo just strips all the...
Strips what?
Strips what? The shampoo just strips all the natural moisture out of your hair, so it's important to use a lot of conditioner after.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Are you giving me tips while making fun of me?
I'm not making fun of you. It's
no, I know, but well, speaking of now that you mentioned that,
see, that's why I went that route, because I knew that that's something that you would feel strongly about.
No, people talk about. Like, I wash my hair every day. People say...
that's bad.
It isn't bad.
It is bad.
I just asked my hairstylist about that.
You shouldn't wash it every day.
Why?
With shampoo?
For the natural oils?
Yes.
We don't use that with any other part of our body.
I don't...
What about the natural oils in your armpits? You want to let those run around?
Yeah, you just rinse them. You don't have to do a strong...
Yeah, you do. It smells in there.
Oh, my gosh. Ooh, I've got a nice must. It's not gross. It's not a gross smell right now, but it's a nice natural must.
Yeah, there's a thing
called Do you want to smell
soap.
my armpit?
No.
Does a little part of you kind of want to smell?
No, because people with bad armpit smell, it smells like soup, and I don't want to smell
it. does.
Yeah.
It's like a Vietnamese soup.
Yeah, I don't want any part
it's
of
like,
that.
What is it about like a Vietnamese soup as opposed to, it doesn't smell like a Chinese, there's no, I was thinking of a Chinese chicken salad.
Why don't you put some pepper on there and see if
It's the spices in a Vietnamese soup. It never smells like chicken noodle soup.
Yeah,
or like
I think so.
Or it never smells like a clam chowder or a tomato soup. It always smells like a pho. And I think it's because of the like the basil you put in it, and the there's a lot of ingredients that are in that. As opposed
basil in our bodies.
I don't know, but there's something that happens when we sweat that creates this. Sometimes it makes me hungry when I smell my armpits. I go,
Well, why do you think it's bad to wash your hair?
I know for a fact it's bad to wash it regularly.
I think that's for women.
I don't think there's.
Well, why do you think? Well, what's the reason?
Because it's just very stripping. When you're using stripping? Shampoo, it's stripping your hair of its natural. The follicles need to just have their, like, I'm not saying it's bad to shower every day. Right. I think it might be a little bit unnecessary and a little bit extreme. But if you're just rinsing your hair with water, that's fine. But to use a shampoo every single day, it makes your hair really sensitive and brittle.
Oh.
Uh-oh, have you gotten your development spots for this week?
I mean, I felt a rumbling in my pocket.
I'm opening the main room Friday at 10:25. What do you got?
Yeah, opening the original Wednesday, 8:55. Good.
Well, I can't do Friday. That's so annoying when they do that.
Yeah, I'm glad I got Wednesday. Yeah, because I'm gone this weekend.
Now I have to switch with someone. I have to spend my day looking for someone.
Yeah,
switch my opening shift with.
Yeah,
oh boy,
what do you have Friday?
Friday, I'm going to be at the Troubadour.
Where's that?
And I have to get my shift covered, and the only person who can cover it is Darius Bennett, who really just takes his time getting back to me on covering, and then gets mad that I need coverage.
Yeah,
I might not even show up on Friday.
Well, these new guys need to.
That's why I quit, because I don't want to be that person. I'd rather just not be there than make other people try and cover me.
Well, you need your shift covered or just the spot?
I need the shift covered and the spot covered. I get to host Portugal the Man's show at the Troubadour on Friday.
Oh, wow.
I know.
What do you mean? What are you going to do?
I don't know. I told them to be specific. Do they want me to do a set before they perform, or do they want me to kind of be like their hype girl? I don't know.
Yeah,
it's going to be bad. I feel like it's going to be bad. I never hear good stories about comics opening for bands.
Yeah, that's not like...
But they said that, they said it would be more... They said if I bomb and it's really bad, it would be fun for them because they like going up after weird energy, so...
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
Well, it's good for them that they like that.
Yeah, and it's good for me because then I don't feel bad if it's just a disaster. They're a good band. They don't need me to do well or to do bad for them to still be a good band.
I've seen them at the Comedy Store.
Yeah. They hang out at the store a lot. That's how I met them. They're cool people.
Nice.
Fashion icons, I would say. Personally.
Oh.
What's your favorite room to do at the Comedy Store?
I would say the original room right now.
Yeah.
But eventually I do want to say the main room.
Yeah. The main room's always kind of hard to get comfortable in.
Yeah, it's very hard.
My best sets are when I forget that I'm going up and I just kind of run on stage. Because then I don't overthink it.
Yeah,
I just
you're not overthinking
do my set.
it.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I get too in my head because I'm like, this is the main room. It's the biggest room here.
Yeah.
I overthink a set. Where I'm not even thinking about it, the set at that point. I'm thinking about myself.
Yeah, because the main room, it's a whole different energy in there. It's a bigger stage. You're kind of up above the people. It's not, it doesn't have the same intimacy as the other two rooms. And it's just, yeah, it's kind of a beast that needs to be conquered.
Fed.
You got to feed the beast?
You got to feed the beast.
Yeah, I haven't been able to cook him anything he likes yet. No, I mean, I've done okay in there, but...
Yeah, that one's just always, like, it's never consistent in there for me.
Same with the original.
I had to follow
Joey Diaz on one of Sam Tripoli's shows once, and yeah, it went okay, actually. But
that's kind of fun.
What were you saying?
It's never consistent for me in the main room.
Yeah,
it's worse for me in the original room. I have more fun in the main room than I do the original room.
Well, like, the original room typically, like, potluck sets can be weird.
Yeah, how was your set last night?
Last night went good. but I'll have really bad ones too sometimes.
Yeah. I've seen it.
Just because it's, I mean, it's 3 minutes, and it's like I feel like if I don't get them in the first
it's so quick.
15 to 20 seconds,
it's all over.
It can be very tough to recover.
Yeah, you can't really just elaborate on anything in that time frame.
But yeah, I mean, the belly room is usually always great for me.
Yeah, the belly room's good because it's so intimate and it's packed and crowded and uncomfortable. Have you ever gone up on one of the on the Thursday night in the belly room, crack 'em up?
Yeah.
And they just throw you up as soon as they open the doors?
Right at the beginning, yeah, it's weird.
It's really bad.
I did okay when I did that, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I've had worse.
I felt like I was being laughed at and not laughed with. That hurt.
Yeah, that could be.
If there's tourists coming to Los Angeles, where would you recommend they eat? What are 3 places that people have to try when they come to LA?
That's a great question. All right. Are we talking any foods?
Any food. Whether it's upscale or just a quick bite or anything.
Okay. I would say I really like Potato Chip Deli.
Where's that? I've never heard of that.
Excuse me. It's right near Erewhon by the Grove.
I love Erewhon.
Yeah, Erewhon's another spot.
It's such a scene.
I go there a lot.
They have good stuff there. It's all overpriced and
yeah,
it's a who's who grocery store.
Yeah, it's a good spot though.
A lot of celebs.
You would have to if you're visiting here, hit up any of the taco trucks as well.
I live right by I shouldn't have said that.
By what, a taco truck?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like not.
Well, I was gonna say which taco truck.
Oh.
I think I'll still say it. I live far enough away where people, whatever, Leo's taco truck.
Yeah, I've heard great things about
Sunset
that
and
one.
Western.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, isn't that the one where they have the pineapple with the meats thing?
They got the El Pastor.
El Pastor, yeah.
With the pineapple.
Right.
I love watching them flick the pineapple onto the... It's great when you watch them miss. Because they just roll.
Oh, there's some that go down?
I feel like, I don't know, based off of comedy and how I react to bombing or having a hit and a miss...
Yeah.
I kind of look up to those El Pastor guys because they get a pineapple that falls on the floor and not onto a taco and they just go on to the next pineapple. They don't let it affect them. If I was one of those El Pastor guys, I'd be like, fuck! God damn it!
What do you feel about bombing? If you bomb,
I hate it.
Yeah, it's tough, but you know what? But the key is
to just keep going.
I think there's a lot in being willing to take risks and not be afraid to fail.
Yeah, I think that's my weakness, is I get afraid to fail, but then I kind of get stuck in maybe doing something that just gets kind of a laugh instead of taking that risk.
Because I'll do this. I'll go up at the store and do new stuff.
Yeah.
That I haven't even done at an open mic.
Yeah, I did that last week and I just bombed.
Well, see, I enjoy that though because if it does good, which it has before, I'm like, oh, I'm a goddamn genius. Yeah. But then if it goes bad, you're like, okay, well, I could work it. Let me try it again, or it's an up and down.
Well, I also feel like a lot of people when they hear bombing, they picture it being completely silent or like just completely terrible. Yeah. But for me, when I just don't do as well as I think I should be doing or I want to do, that feels like a bomb to me too.
Yeah.
When it's just a mediocre set, that feels like a bomb to me.
Yeah, mediocre's annoying.
That's the worst. Having just like an average set.
Yeah.
You're like, I feel like I didn't even learn from this. I feel like someone else could have done this exact same set.
Yeah.
How much time are we at? 45. Ooh.
Nice.
Do you have any questions you want to ask me, or?
I just did.
Yeah, you did. Are you gonna start a podcast?
Yeah, I plan on it. I just people keep asking me to do theirs, so I don't have time. I'm always like on other ones.
Whoa.
No,
Always?
that's not true.
That's not true.
Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, I want to though. Yeah,
You should. You have a fun voice. I think people would be interested in what opinions you have.
I need to get a laptop. I don't have a computer.
Wow.
Well, I mean, I do, but it's broken.
Yeah. I need to go. I have a laptop that I got when I went to college for a second, and it's a Mac, and somehow I managed to get viruses on it. Don't ask what I watched or tried to watch.
Yeah.
It wasn't good, obviously. But now I have viruses on it. I never have enough storage on anything. I'm running out of storage, and I need to go to I need to ask one of the Apple Care people to just spend the day with me and help me organize through. I need a digital organization day, a digital spring cleaning, because it gives me a lot of anxiety. I have all these notifications that pop up on the side of my screen. Yeah. Install this, delete this.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have enough room.
Yeah, that's annoying.
And I just need essentially my Mac has STDs.
Yeah, you gotta clean it up.
And no insurance, just kind of riding dirty.
Yeah, let's clean that up.
Yeah. Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Me too. I could tell.
Yeah.
I can tell we both kind of have this like hunger where we're like talking, but we're really thinking about what we might eat later.
Yeah, because I always eat like a little breakfast. I don't eat
What
much.
do you have for breakfast? Some eggs and toast?
No. I'll eat a protein bar, banana, and oatmeal.
I think a protein bar is too much. I'm anti-protein bar. Yeah. Do you work out?
What do you mean it's too much? Yeah, I work out.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's good. Because my mom listens to my podcast, so she's going to hear this. And Mom, don't take this sensitively or be upset. She drinks muscle milk every morning for breakfast. That's her breakfast is muscle milk, and she thinks that it's good for her.
What's in that? Is there a lot of sugar?
It's like high protein. I think there's like a pretty good amount of sugar.
Yeah, I've never had.
But it's like if you're drinking muscle milk, you have to be training for something.
She doesn't work out?
No.
Yeah, that's not.
She's a longshoreman. You don't need muscle milk to be a longshoreman.
Yeah.
You don't even need a college degree to be a longshoreman. You need to be alive and know how to drive a car to be a longshoreman.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta...
But she thinks that they're good for her, but they're not. I don't think that they're good. Unless you're working out and build in...
Yeah, it seems like muscle milk is for bodybuilders.
Yeah, I think so too. That's why it's called muscle milk. It's not that you're going to drink it and it's like a meal... I think she thinks it's like a meal replacement drink. You know how they have those? It's like, instead of eating breakfast, just drink this shake.
Fast?
Something, yeah, but it's not. It's muscle milk.
Yeah, that's odd.
I know.
I don't know, Mom.
That's why I got concerned when you said you have a protein bar.
Yeah, but it's an organic one that I get at Erewhon. It's not one of those bullshit ones.
Who's the biggest celebrity you've seen at Erewhon?
Very good question. I
always see people who I know are celebrities, but I don't know their names.
I saw the actor from Get Out the other day.
Daniel Kaluuya? He was at the Comedy Store the other night.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. I saw him. Yeah,
I saw someone bomb at the Comedy Store, and I don't want to name names. But they got up on this show that Daniel Kaluuya was at. And I don't think that the comic knew that he was in the audience, but for some reason, he just wasn't having a good set. And not for some reason. I know why. Comic? No. Oh. Like one of us. Maybe someone who's been doing comedy a less time than us was bombing. Not doing well in the main room. Hard room. I'll give him that.
Tough.
But for some reason, they went on this weird tangent about how they don't trust Black British people. This is a black comic, and he was just talking about how Black British people are like the weirdest. I forget what the angle was, but it had to do with like the way that Black British people like do something, or like actors or something like that. I forget what it
wasn't working.
It was
out.
kind of like he was just saying it, and I was like, does he know that Daniel Kaluuya's in the audience? Because he's a British black guy.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But this is just an American black guy, and he was just kind of like ragging on British black people. But I didn't know what
people weren't having it.
Yeah, it just was kind of getting like ha 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 ha.
Yeah, that's odd.
And then Daniel Kaluuya was like, "What is happening?"
Oh, I saw Dev Patel there yesterday.
Remind me who that is.
He was in Slumdog Millionaire.
Oh wow, that was a great movie.
Yeah, it really was.
Have you gone to Greenblatt's? The deli?
Yes.
It's so good.
It's very good.
Cantor sucks.
Well, the best, yeah, Cantor's is whatever. I mean, the best, like, I'm trying to think of the best deli sandwich. Like, the best pastrami sandwich is Langer's Deli. That's an insane
I haven't been to Langer's in
sandwich.
a long time.
The number 19. It's great.
Langer's is far. It's in downtown, right?
Downtown, yeah. 7th and Alvarado.
Okay.
And then
I like Greenblatt's pastrami. They have a really good. I used to hate the what's that sauce?
Russian.
Dressing? I used to hate Russian dressing.
They're really good.
Wow, it is so good. I get extra now, and I used to hate it.
It's a really good dressing. It's one of the best.
I think we can both agree on this. I don't like people who don't try new things.
Yeah, I'm always willing to try.
I'm always willing to try new things because I used to think that I used to actually hate Russian dressing. I used to hate it, but I went to Greenblatt's and I was like, you know what? Maybe things have changed. I'm willing to try it, put it on the side. I'll put it on, have a bite.
Yeah.
It changed my life and I'm so glad I tried it. But those people who just stick to like chicken tenders and mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I'm still friends with them, but I look down on them.
There's very few foods that I can't eat.
Yeah, what do you not like?
Beets.
Okay. I can get behind a beet.
Can't eat them.
But would you be willing to try it again?
No.
Whoa.
I've tried and tried again. And I've even had beets like with the little cream sauce. Mm-hmm. There's just something there that's not.
I like it in a salad.
And like also like a Bloody Mary I've never been able to drink.
Oh, disgusting.
Yeah, to me that like cold tomato is just for whatever reason
it's
just
terrible. It makes me
awful.
want to throw up.
Yes, yeah. Me too. Why do people like that?
Are we falling in love?
I don't know why people like that.
Guys, if you think me and Joe should fall in love, tag us on Instagram.
What is this, Leah's podcast?
I mean, at least I'm putting this episode out.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. What if I don't put it out? I've done that a lot where I've had people on, not this particular podcast, but when I was trying out other podcasts. Well, I guess I didn't put any of the episodes out because I was just trying it out. But if I were to, whatever, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't put episodes out.
Well, yeah, if you don't want to put out bad stuff.
Yeah. Well, I also don't edit this podcast at all. This is completely unedited. But my next guest who I have on, or I don't know when this is coming out, if I'm going to have your episode first or the other guest second or whatever, that one has to be heavily edited because I talked about some things that I don't think are fair to talk about on a podcast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, see if you talk
And that's the only thing I'm going to edit, but it feels weird editing a podcast. It feels not real. But I have to, or else I just can't put out the
everybody
episode.
does, though.
Yeah.
Because you're always going to say something that you want to take back, pretty much.
Yeah. And I think that's the interesting thing about what we're living through right now with the canceling and everything is that what you said, that we're always going to say something that we want to take back.
Yeah.
You know, we're always going to be growing and evolving people. If we're healthy humans, the goal is to grow and to change over time and learn new things.
Yeah, I mean, like the stuff about the blueberries and the strawberries together, I shouldn't have said that, but some people are going to complain that blueberries should be eaten alone. I'm going to say have them with other fruits at the same time.
And who knows from now, maybe in 2 years or 5 years.
Come after me for that.
Maybe in 5 years you're going to change and say, you know what, I like blueberries just alone. But that's the thing is there's no redemption. We lack redemption or, you know, yeah, I'm hungry. I can't like have a full thought because I'm thinking about Greenblatt's pastrami with Russian dressing. But do you know what I mean? I feel like it's hard, you know, especially with podcasting or comedy or whatever you're doing. If you're a public, somewhat of a figure,
Right.
people are going to look at everything you say and take that for what it is, when really there's kind of gray area and there's things that can be learned from. You know, maybe after this, I'll go to Greenblatt's, I'll get a cup of fruit, I'll get a fruit bowl on the side, and I'll do the blueberries with the strawberry, and I'll go, oh, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
But I said it on the podcast that I don't like it, and that's all people know. They're not at Greenblatt's with me trying this new fruit dish together.
That's right. I only eat organic during the week.
Don't you think it's kind of BS? Things that say organic, don't you think it's kind of become a marketing strategy at this point?
I would hope not, because I don't like liars.
Do you know any liars?
Yeah.
Who are some liars?
I don't know.
Whisper.
No, I mean, just like, yeah, but it's supposed to...
I don't like liars either. I just had to let some friends go. I didn't completely fire them as friends. You know how you have to break up with, you know, you have to, if you're in a relationship, you... Oh, okay. I was like, where's that coming from? You know when you're in a relationship and you have to break up because it's just not what you're looking for?
Yeah, I like breaking up with friends.
Yeah, that's...
I mean,
that's
I don't
important.
like it, but
I don't like it either.
But I think it's better to...
Sometimes you just have to let friends go.
Yeah, I've been trying to do that.
I had to do that this last week. I didn't quite break up with them because I don't think it's enough to break up, but I did kind of let them go.
I think with friends, it's better to ghost.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. Because I used to go out of my way to see this person and to hang out, and I would always make the effort. Yeah. And then every time I hung out, I felt like I wasn't being appreciated as a friend. And I was kind of being talked down to a little bit.
Yeah,
it's being disrespected.
Like back in the day, I used to have a lot of like drinking buddies, and like that was our like we'd just go out and drink together. That was our whole relationship.
Yeah.
Like, and it was very hard to be like, hey man, we can't I can't rip shots and go look at girls with you anymore.
Yeah.
You can't really, there's no easy way to say that.
Yeah.
So you just
I think that if they're your real friend, they'll understand.
Yeah.
And they'll be okay with that. Yeah, I just kind of like, I started setting boundaries where when this friendship began, I think I would always kind of go out of my way to spend time because I really liked this friend.
Was it a man or a woman?
It was a guy.
Okay, yeah.
And it wasn't like nothing sexual.
Yeah.
I just really like spending time with this person because they didn't live in LA. So when they were here, I don't know why I'm gender neutraling this man. I would always like go out of my way to see him because I'm like, oh well, if he's here, then I should make an effort. But then I would hang out with him and I'd be like, I feel like you don't care that I'm here. You're like making these weird comments that make me feel small. And if we're friends, we should be lifting each other up.
Yeah, for sure.
Then I made a boundary. I was like, I'm not going to go out of my way to see him. If he wants to hang out, then he can come to me or we can meet somewhere. And then I still felt like the comments, there would always be like some weird passive comment that made me feel shitty. So now I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I don't want to hang out
if you're
with
hanging
people
out
who
with
make
somebody,
me feel bad.
Yeah, if someone's like consistently making you feel bad, that's like one of those signs of like, okay, this person's out of my life.
Yeah. And that was very much like a middle school, high school thing where it's like it feels like you don't have as many options. You're like, well, I just have to hang out with this person who kind of bullies me. You know, there's always
you have a lot of options.
But in middle school or high school, it might feel like you don't.
Oh, yeah, when you're there. Okay, yeah.
But now as an adult, I'm like, oh, I have options.
Yeah, you don't need...
I already have some friends.
You don't need to be wasting your time.
Yeah. Hang out with good people.
Yeah.
We don't really hang out outside of comedy.
Yeah.
But do you want to get food after this? Would you be down to get food after this? Or are you busy? You got to go see your landlord or something?
I actually do. Yeah, we have to discuss paint.
What's the big paint discussion?
Well, because we have a lot of spots on the walls.
Oh, yeah, asbestos?
No, it's just from furniture rubbing against the wall.
Oh.
It's annoying.
What's your favorite show right now to watch?
I don't really watch shows.
Look at that. A lot of notifications.
Yeah, it's not that 12. Ooh, wow.
Okay, but I just checked it while you were still here.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm not really into. You didn't even know what they said, and you liked it. You gotta
because
watch
I was
it
tagged
first.
in it. It was a
you were
a
in
video
that?
I did with
Oh.
Mike Falzone. I don't need to watch it. I know I'm good. Okay, is that it? Are we good? Do you feel, if you left this podcast right now, would you feel pretty good about it? Or do you think you still need to say things to... Because sometimes, when you leave a podcast and it feels like a one-night stand, you're like, oh, I feel kind of dirty. That's how I feel after pretty much every podcast I do. I go, oh, I don't like what I said at all.
Oh, no, I mean, I feel clean.
You feel confident?
Yeah,
You feel good?
Yeah, you don't edit?
Do you want to... No, we don't edit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you want to eat after this?
What time is it?
It's 1:15. I have to be somewhere. I have a meeting. I have a big Hollywood meeting.
What time?
I'm meeting in Beverly Hills at 3 p.m., but I can get a quick bite.
Yeah, you have time.
You want to go to Takaya? Do you like Takaya?
Yeah, I do.
It's organic.
Yeah, if we go
Do you want to go to Takaya, the one in Hollywood?
Yeah.
Okay, great. What do you guys watch? Raspberries with Joe Marrese. It's such a good short film. Is that what you would call it?
Yeah, it was a short film.
Yeah, it's so good.
It was directed by Ahmed Weinberg.
Ahmed Weinberg, a
He's been
genius.
on Seth Meyers and some other.
Yeah, he has real credits. He's a real working comic.
Yeah, he's been on.
We had a platonic sleepover once, me and Ahmed.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. I got locked out of my house, and I knew that Ahmed lived nearby, so I asked if I could spend the night, and he was very generous.
Oh, yeah, that's very sweet.
One of the good redheads. That was a burn at Louis C.K. Yeah. So watch Raspberries. What else do you want people to know about you? Joe Eats on his Instagram.
I'm gonna be in New York doing. We're doing a live.
Going deep
with Chad and JT at Caroline's.
Nice. That'll be fun.
On November 5th as part of the New York Comedy Festival.
Go support that.
So
those are all very funny people. I love
New York.
all of you guys very much.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay, what's your Instagram?
Look up my name, Joe Marrese. It's Joe. Last name Marrese. That's Marrese. Some people say Maurice, but I prefer Marrese.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Okay, let's go get some food. Bye.